Army of Yeshua. It's Sarai again. And today I would like to share with you a very scary dream that I had last night. I woke up like around 2 something in the morning, shaking. My heart was going crazy. I was shaking, shaking, shaking. I was so scared in the dream that I woke up. This time I'm actually organized. I took some notes. As soon as I woke up, it was like actually a confirmation as well to me, because I always ask God to confirm prophetic words and dreams that I see, or just to reveal to me, whatever is to come. And God is so amazing. He has been talking to his people. He has been talking to everybody so that we can be, prepared or get prepared for what's to come. Unbelievers or people that are Christians were not walking in the Spirit. They're going to say, the first thing they're going to say when you tell them, share them prophetic dreams. Oh, you're watching too many movies. Or you're eating too much before you go to sleep. Oh, it's just your imagination. Oh, that's not true. Please. This is just for people that are walking in the Spirit or trying to walk in the Spirit, okay? Because God still talks. God still talks. God still warns his people. He does not do anything without warning his people. And nothing happens without him knowing and without him allowing it to happen. So if something do happen, it's because he allowed it to happen. And I wrote some notes on my phone and I printed them today. And I was like, let me just share this dream. So, craziest dream ever, okay? So first of all, I was standing outside of a bank or an office. I don't know what it was, but it was a tall, beautiful, glass, dark building. I don't know what city it was. I don't know if it was the city I'm in right now. I doubt it was the city I'm in right now because it doesn't look like it. It has to be like New York or I don't know. The only thing I can think of is New York. Everybody was just living their life. It was a lot of cars, a lot of people just walking back and forth, like kind of like Times Square. Like when you see movies made in Times Square or Times Square videos and stuff like that. That's what it looked like. So I was just standing out there, and out of nowhere, I remember hearing noise like airplanes were coming. Everybody was looking up, and then we just seeing like war planes just boom coming. And they just started shooting. No mercy at all. No mercy. They were shooting down. When I tell you it was no mercy, it was no mercy. They were just shooting crazy. Crazy shooting at everybody. People just started, it was chaos. People didn't know what to do, where to go, who to call. People did not care about nobody. They just wanted to get away. You did not see nobody trying to hug anybody or trying to get with nobody. Everybody was just running, trying to find a place to hide. When it started, it was like an afternoon, like it was daytime. The sun was still up, okay? And it was nighttime, and we were still running. I remember it was dark already, and we were still running, trying to find a place to hide. But these planes, these people didn't have no mercy on the people that was there. We ran for hours and hours and hours. Everywhere we went, they were shooting, they were blowing up places, they were doing a lot of stuff. As soon as the first planes came, I remember I got hit several times. I remember feeling it go through my head and just go in different places in my body. I got hit so many times because it was like raining bullets. It was raining bullets. That's the best way to explain it. It was raining bullets. You didn't know where the bullet was going to come from the top, I got hit several times. But let me tell you what happened. I got hit over 10 times, I would say. But let me tell you, not once I felt pain. Not once I felt or seen blood on me. Not once I fell. Not once I was weak. I kept running and going. And that's a message right there. That's a message that God is with me and God is with us. God is with us, Army of Yeshua. Stay with God. Stay close to God. He will have mercy on us and He will be with us no matter what situation we are in, no matter how or where we end up being or what happens. God is going to be with us. I'm telling you, more than 10 bullets hit me, came in, like I felt them like hitting me and stuff, coming inside of my body, going through my skin. But it was no pain. It was like it was not even there. It was like I was the best way to explain it. You know how the cars, the armor trucks that go to banks and stuff, that whatever, if you shoot it or whatever, it don't go through it. The bullets went through my skin, But it was like I had the armor on. The armor of God was in, I had it on. It went through. Yes, it did. But it did not hurt me. It did not hurt me. It did not affect me. It did not do anything to me. I kept running and running and running and running and running. Thank God I take notes. Some people try to hide underground, like in basements, train stations, just everywhere. But I remember saying in the dream, or I don't know if I said it or if I heard a voice said it. And it was not no person that was running. It was like a voice from heaven, or it was, I don't know what it was, but I heard that says, there is nowhere to hide. There's no place to hide. When judgment of God comes, there's going to be no place to hide. Every country and every part of this earth will be touched by the hand of God. But we are going to be under his wings. So we don't have to worry. I was running and I kept saying, Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy, mercy, mercy. Then it calmed down for a while. We thought it was over. So people started going about their business again. Weird, right? And it calmed down for a little bit. I went and I started preaching the word of God. I was in the streets. I was somewhere. And I was warning people that the worst and more things are to come. And they did not believe me. They mocked me and became violent and laughed at me. Where I was walking with a woman, I was trying to tell her, like, look, this happened. And God warned the church that this was going to happen. And she was just like, oh, yeah, whatever. She didn't care. And sadly, that's how it is right now. People don't care and don't want to listen. Like, you see, the Christian prophets warned us about the attack. It was like a lot of people. And I was telling them, I was like literally preaching in the dream. Like in the break that we had between the war and stuff, when we thought the war was over and everybody went about their business. I was screaming, I was yelling. There is a big tsunami coming to the East Coast. So be prepared and seek the Lord and repent. And they turned their back on me and kept mocking and left. I went back to the city, but from a distance I seen that they were still blowing stuff up. I thought they were gone. We thought they were gone. But they were still blowing stuff up, but it was just like a different region, a different part of the city. And I seen them, and I still remember seeing the lights, like the missile lights, and the, like, fire. I don't know if it was fire, if it was lights. I don't know what it was. It was like explosions everywhere. I remember seeing the planes in the sky just throwing bombs and just destroying everything and just doing the most. And when we seen that, we got scared, and then we started running again, and it was like a non-stop situation. So I said, I went back to the city and seen from a distance that they were still bombing other parts of the city, and they were actually not gone as we thought. So chaos started again. People was running desperately for their life. I never had to experience this before in my life. I never even seen this in a movie. People trying to jump underground, like you know, the sewers. People were trying to like hide in there. I remember seeing people diving into sewers and diving into underground things that I don't know what they are, and like train stations, like I said. It was terrible. I got scared. I started running with them once again, and I knew it was no place to hide. I ran. I got to a rooftop and seen a famous woman. I don't know who she is. I can't remember. And she was so busy living a luxurious life. She did not care what was coming. Again, I was telling this other woman also what was about to happen, what was going on in the city, and she didn't care. She was eating in a very, very fancy place. And she was like sitting down. I remember seeing a table with a lot of people eating something so fancy I can't even explain what it was. I don't think I ever seen that. They were like super fancy. She had a private jet that was sitting like on the side of the restaurant where she was eating. Her private jet looked like an eagle. It looked like a bird. You know the wings of the airplane or a jet? Instead of being like a normal plane wings, it looked like an eagle wings. It was like this, like eagle just sitting there. It was a plane, but it looked like an eagle. Imagine that. I remember seeing a military, a Chinese man wearing, you know, the military clothes and stuff and the helmet and stuff. I seen a Chinese person one time, and I knew also that they were Russians attacking us. It was really crazy. It was like too many people. Nowhere I seen American troops. It was just attacking, 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 and it came like this. You know when it's a sunny day sometimes, and then out of nowhere it starts raining, and it was not even in the weather forecast to begin with. Nobody knew it was going to rain. Nobody alarmed us that it was going to happen. The rain just came, like, boom! That's how the attack happened. It was a beautiful day, normal day, everybody living their life, and then out of nowhere it started raining bullets and bombs and missiles and all that stuff. Also, I remember seeing officials, undercover officials, and I remember seeing also a badge that said ICE. You know, the immigration police? I seen a badge that said ICE. And I also seen like undercover officers that were trying to like gather people or like kidnap people and like trying to make people come into an office or like a room. So they were trying to make people go into the room. I remember they were trying to like set people up. I don't know what that means either. And at the end of the dream, I ran next to the restaurant where this woman was sitting down eating and where her jet was there waiting for her. There was like a beach. That's crazy because she was out actually like on the top of a building. Like, you know the restaurants that are at the beach? Like right by the sand. That's how it was. But it was like on the top of a building. That's crazy. So I ran towards the sand, and I was so desperate. I didn't know what else to do, what else to say, where to go. I didn't know what else to do. So I ran towards the sand, and I just fell on my knees, and I was like, Adonai, crying, saying, Adonai, Adonai, Yeshua HaMashiach, mercy, mercy, mercy. Boom! I woke up terrified. I was so scared that I woke up, and that was the end of the dream. And I wanted to record and talk as soon as I woke up, but I was looking terrible, so I didn't want to do that. I wanted to actually be, prepared to make this video. So that was the end of the dream, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stay praying, because God is coming and terrible things are coming to the world, and we have to be prepared. We only have a few months before all this craziness starts happening, so make sure you get your house prepared. Make sure you get prepared spiritually, physically, mentally, everything, and get your family prepared. Get more people to come into the ark of Yeshua HaMashiach, because the time is short, and it's actually short now. God bless you, and I see you guys later. Bye.